This golden, viscous liquid drizzling into a jar looks like pure natural honey. But what if I told you it's a lie? A mixture of real honey and cheap high-fructose corn syrup. It looks the part, but it's an imposter hiding in plain sight. This isn't a rare occurrence, it's a global deception. Shocking studies suggest that a significant portion of the honey sold in supermarkets isn't what it claims to be, with some estimates indicating that up to 46% of imported honey could be adulterated. We see images of idyllic beehives and sunny meadows on the labels, but behind this facade is a hidden world of industrial processing, massive vats of sugar syrup, and sophisticated laboratory techniques designed to fool consumers and regulators alike. This isn't just about a slightly less tasty product. It's a widespread fraud that undermines our food system, harms honest producers, and puts our entire ecosystem at risk. The sweet treat you put in your tea or on your toast might be part of a much darker, stickier story. The deception is a massive, globe-spanning operation. Animated maps can trace the flow of this fraudulent product, with major routes originating from countries that export far more honey than their bee populations could ever produce. A significant portion of this fake honey network originates from Asia, flooding international markets with cheap, altered products. The fraudsters have three primary methods in their playbook. The most common is direct adulteration, where they dilute real honey with inexpensive sugar syrups made from corn, rice, or beets. These syrups are difficult to detect without advanced testing. The second method is a clever trick of concealment, ultrafiltration. This industrial process strips honey of all its natural pollen. While producers might claim this prevents crystallization, its primary purpose is often to erase the honey's geographic fingerprint, making it impossible to trace its true origin. Finally, to complete the illusion, artificial colorings and flavorings are sometimes added to make the syrup mixture look and taste more like the real thing, creating a convincing counterfeit that ends up on store shelves around the world. This global fraud has a devastating human and environmental cost. On one side, you have local, small-scale beekeepers who dedicate their lives to ethical practices. They nurture their bees, protect their habitats, and produce pure, high-quality honey. They are being pushed to the brink, unable to compete with the rock-bottom prices of the industrial counterfeits that flood the market. On the other side are the faceless, massive corporations churning out adulterated syrup blends with little regard for quality or ethics. The impact extends far beyond the marketplace. Consumers are cheated, paying a premium for a product that lacks the nutritional benefits and complex flavors of real honey. Honest businesses that refuse to cut corners are financially crippled. And most critically, the pressure from cheap fake honey devalues the essential work of bees and beekeepers, who are frontline guardians of the pollinators our agricultural system depends on. When we buy fake honey, we inadvertently support a system that threatens the very foundation of our food supply. So how can you avoid being duped and find the real deal? The power is in your hands, and it starts with reading the label carefully. Be wary of vague terms like honey blend or a blend of EU and non-EU honeys, as this can be a red flag for a product of dubious origin. Look for honey that specifies its floral source, such as clover, orange blossom, or lavender, and clearly states its country of origin. A trustworthy brand will be proud to tell you where its honey comes from. An even better approach is to buy local. Visiting a farmer's market or a local farm stand allows you to meet the beekeeper, ask questions, and buy a product you can trust. By choosing honey from a local producer, you are not only getting a pure and delicious product, but you are also supporting a small business and the local ecosystem. The choice is yours, and a little knowledge can make all the difference. Ultimately, making the sweetest choice is about more than just taste. It's an investment in your health, the environment, and a more honest food system. Real unadulterated honey is a beautiful, complex product. It might crystallize over time. That's not a flaw, but a natural process and a sign of its purity. That slightly cloudy, thick texture is a mark of authenticity, not something to be avoided. By consciously choosing pure, locally sourced, or transparently labeled honey, you are casting a vote for integrity. You are supporting the dedicated beekeepers who work in harmony with nature and protecting the vital bee populations that our planet depends on. The next time you're shopping for honey, remember that your choice has power. Opting for the real thing ensures that you get the wholesome, delicious product you deserve, while also helping to protect the delicate balance of our ecosystem for generations to come.